So, where do I even start with this chapter? I guess we start with the location, like usual. We appear to be in some kind of crystal cave or something like that. I mean, what it is does make sense, but I just don't know how to describe this place without spoilers. Well, I guess just include where exactly we are in the spoiler section. For no spoilers, I guess just we are in a crystal-y or jungle-like place. Yeah! Don't you worry about how we got here. And also there's are those... Is this the way to go to the pearly gates of heaven or something? Yeah, we got that by magic. Yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah. If you want to know how we got there, then wait for the spoiler section, I guess. So the very first new mechanic we have are feathers. Yep, the horse feathers turned into an actual game mechanic. What do? Well, they let you fly for a limited time. The controls of the flight are a bit difficult at times, but well, there has to be some kind of challenge to this. Otherwise the feather will be absolutely broken. Anyways, next mechanic is we can swim now. Yeah, that's it. You can just swim. Water, swimming. Yeah. But the next mechanic is we call him Kevin. Yes, this guy, he is called Kevin. We love Kevin. So what does Kevin do? Well, if you dash into blue side on Kevin, he activates and slides to the side where he got hit. At a high speed. As he's moving, he can break walls and blocks that may be in the way. When he reaches the end of the screen or some unbreakable objects, he just slowly makes his way back to his original position. Also, yes, you can get squished to death by him. So yeah, be careful when you choose to do the Kevin ride. Next up, we got bumpers. Those things are difficult to get used to. Basically, if you touch a bumper, then it will bump you away in the opposite direction of itself. Normally when you dash around, you can only dash in 8 directions, but the bumper can launch you in a full 360-degree circle, depending on where you land on it. I think that is all the mechanics in this chapter. Totally nothing missing, not at all. Totally not something major that will be put into spoiler section, just to be safe. Even though it was shown at the teaser in the last video, but still. Anyways, characters time. Characters. There's like every single major character from the entirety of the game gathered in this chapter. With the exception of Mr. Oshiro, he's just spreading goop all over his hotel, I guess. Anyways, we got Madeline, Theo, Madeline, Granny, and even the birdie. Someone called Smash Bros on this chapter because they are all here, jeez. Anyways, I guess I will talk about the characters more in the spoiler section because yes, this chapter is just that major, but now it's time to talk about the collectibles this chapter. So, you know how every single chapter has a bunch of strawberries to collect? Yeah, there is 0 of those in this chapter. Yep, not a single strawberry. You can still get the crystal heart and the cassette tape for Unalkin B-side, but no strawberries. On one side, I'm kinda sad there are none. Really would love to see what kind of strawberry rooms they would make with these mechanics. But on the other side, I understand why. This chapter is just too important and serious, so I guess they don't want to distract the players too much with too many collectibles. So, how did we get into this place in the first place? Without any context, it just seems like we were just randomly put here without a reason. But there is a reason. Let's rewind a bit. All the way to the beginning. So after the events of the last chapter, you and Theo decide to make a campfire and rest for the night. While you are resting, you have a heart-to-heart together, figuring out your motivations, what the person is like, and also learning about Alex, who is Theo's sister. We choose which questions we want to ask for both Madeline and Theo, as we get more lore behind them both. Anyways, after all the questioning and answering, Theo and Madeline take another selfie, after which they go sleep. Madeline wakes up first, but it seems like she is in a dream world again. As she grabs the first feather, letting her fly up into the sky where we see those crystal bridges and blocks and ground. It's such a pretty place, I really do wish they used this place more. Like, it's so calming and pretty, and I love the tingling sounds when Madeline walks on the ground. Either way, after a while of going up into the sky, Madeline suddenly splits from your body as you want to have a talk with her. Madeline claims that she already knows that Madeline is everything she needs to leave behind, and that she is gonna do that right now, and everything will be okay. but Madeline is not having any of it. Madeline gets so angry at Madeline that she nearly leaves her message window. You can see her just crawling out of the box that was meant to only keep her portrait. That's how we find ourselves down here, underground, surrounded by crystals and water. As we continue our journey, we run into the granny, who is just chilling there. I don't know what she's doing there, she's just chilling, I guess. Melanie and Granny have a little talk. And then Granny suggests that maybe Madeline's other self is just scared, and she is surprised they got so far with how much they were bickering, and that they will need to work together to reach the summit. So Madeline starts searching for Madeline. The next few screens are covered in like tentacle things that dragged her down there in the first place. Whenever she gets close to them, they just retract away from the screen. After a few screens, she manages to find Madeline and tries talking to her. However, the talks don't go smoothly, and Madeline starts attacking Madeline. Cool thing about this boss battle, well, it pretty much is a boss battle, let's be honest, is that it's like the exact opposite of our interaction with Madeline in Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, we were being chased by the lion. In this chapter, we are the ones chasing her. Anyways, what does this boss battle bring? First of all, Madeline can shoot some kind of orb, or a laser at her choosing. She can float, and when you manage to get to her, she can cause some blocks to either fall or defy their gravity, making platforms swing up and down randomly. This fight is really fun. Some rules were so satisfying to complete as well. And the song that plays during the battle, well, it's a fitting song, but after hearing it for a while, you will start hearing things that are not in there. Suddenly you just start hearing the name of a random anime isekai protagonist as you play. Anyways, after a few screens, some more challenging than others, we get to a complete game changer of a scene. I'll just let it speak for itself. And that's how we get our double dash. Madeline finally accepts Madeline as a part of her. They work together to reach new heights, quite literally. We climb up a bit and we see our old friend Granny. And Theo, who comes in a little bit later. And so we start making our way back up, and we are going to the summit next. Oh jeez, why did they throw me on a block? Okay, I see. This is okay. So what's the plan here? I guess I can just do this. No. Okay, I see what I need to do. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. I panicked. Okay, but I know what to do. Welcome to the Chapter C's B side. There's not too much new stuff to be said. Some rooms are scary, some rooms are easier, some rooms are absolutely terrifying. Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh no. Ah! Let me out. There we go. Ah! Alright, I know what to do though. Which is great. There we go. Easy. Like, this room is really scary looking. Okay, so there's a block, there's a feather. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So let me get it straight. First, I need to activate this block so it breaks this block. While I'm doing that, I need to grab this feather and grab this key. Then I need to go back and dash into the block again. I'm gonna be riding it all the way over here, which is where I get off, jump up, get a dash crystal, and dash into the bumper, which should bump me all over the thing. All the while making sure that I'm faster than the block, crashing into this thing, and making sure that I make it there before the block goes beyond the crystals. I dash into it again. Then I ride it over here, I grab the crystal, I dash into this block. I then do I go for a key here or do I go for a crystal here? I don't know. I think maybe if I'm accurate enough, I can dash into the block while grabbing the crystal on the wall. You know what? Let's just YOLO. That is not what I meant by YOLO it. Like, I look at this room and even before attempting it, I'm already sweating out of fear. Like, come on. I already completed this room once before. But even now I'm still thinking, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Well, surprisingly I was actually doing really well, which I wasn't expecting, because the very first time I played this B-side, I struggled a lot in a lot of rooms. This time around, sure, I died a couple of times, but never anything I would consider too bad. Okay, that is only until I run into the battle line section. Then I start struggling plenty. But before that, there was another room I struggled with a bit. In the last chapter, one of my friends, once I didn't name because privacy and stuff, but one of my friends mentioned how tight his caps were in this room. Well, you know who you are, and let me show you, these caps are way worse. Up. No! I needed to grab the wall. That is not the wall I wanted to grab. Ah! I dashed the wrong way. Gosh, take it. Okay, okay. Now this. That's gonna launch me here. I slide down and A. No! I got unsure. I didn't know there was a bumper there. Okay, that was just stupid. Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh Jesus, okay, that launched me way further than I thought it would. What the heck was that? Jeez. Okay, sure, why not? I did it again. Why does that one launch me so freaking far? What is this? Is it depending on how far you fall or something? Because that is not normal. That one launches me so much further than this one. No. Okay. And okay. Okay, so I just need to hold my right key for a bit. Okay, that's too much. Ah. There we go. All I needed to do was the I didn't know that there was the end of the room. Ooh, okay, that was good. Huh? Okay. Apparently there's a block there. That's good to know. Ow. Okay. Fair enough. There we go. Oh jeez, more rubber? Sure. I just fucked up. Yep. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Ow. Okay. With that being said, I think we all know what's coming now. Cutie montage! Now this is a tight squeeze. Yes! There we go. Finally. There we go. Ow. No. Ow. Hang on. I just figured something out. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. That's why. Well, I managed to beat yet another B-side. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next chapter, which will be the summit. Or maybe not the summit. Who knows? Who knows? Up, see you all then. Yeah! Call you! Ooh, hoo, hoo. Center of the get me out of here. Jeez. Yeah, thinking about it. Am I gonna have to put a spoiler warning on this? I guess I will. Maybe. I don't know. How many times did I die? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure that like 70% of those deaths are from the last room alone. That was so much pain. Ah ha ha.